Number 4. Blaze the Cat, the pyrokinetic princess from another dimension. Out of all the Sonic characters in the universe, Blaze is my favourite and is for many other fans. Like Sega Scourge with Emerald, it's hard to put into words why not only I like, but adore this fiery feline. But if you had to twist my arm, it would be because she encompasses all the best traits of the other female characters, such as Rouge's independence, Tikal's servitude, Amy's passion and Sally's downplay of her royalty. Plus, she has one of the coolest powers seen in the franchise, pyrokinesis, able to summon and have control over fire. As a princess hailing from what fans dubbed the Soul Dimension, or the Soul Zone according to Archie Comics, she's the guardian of the Soul Emeralds, a set of emeralds akin to the Chaos Emeralds, a role she takes seriously and solely takes responsibility for whatever happens to them. This is evident in Sonic Rush when Eggman and Eggman Nega invades, takes the Soul Emeralds and sends her to the Chaos Dimension. Here she meets Cream, who instantly wants to be her friend, drags her home and insists she guides her through this new world. While she does eventually retrieve the emeralds she vowed to protect, Blaze opens up to Cream, actually smiling and considers her a friend, all the while the rift in space-time increases, merging their two worlds. When Sonic and Blaze eventually meet, tensions were high, so they fought. After the battle, she gained the last of the Soul Emeralds. However, Blaze was surprised that the power did not return her to her own world. As she was contemplating this, Eggman and Eggman Nega appeared in a giant mech named the Egg Salamander. Blaze fought them, but they easily defeated her and drained the power of the Soul Emeralds. Blaze was surprised when Sonic showed up and told her that the true power of the Chaos Emeralds and the Soul Emeralds came from the people's hearts and their connections to each other, encouraging her to open up to others and recognize the friends she made on her journey. Blaze began to realize the true power of the Soul Emeralds, recharging them, and for the first time used her power to turn into Burning Blaze. In her new form, she and Super Sonic successfully stopped Eggman and Eggman Nega from taking over the universe, and at the same time repairing the tear in the space-time continuum and separating their two worlds. Afterwards, she and Sonic promise to see each other again, say their goodbyes, and as they shake hands, being torn apart by their respective dimensions and having been returned to normal. No joke, after everything that happened and the build-up to Sonic and Blaze's friendship, I honestly expected them to hug. How naive my 15-year-old mind was. It would be some time before the sequel, Sonic Rush Adventure, when Sonic and Tails are whisked up to the Soul Dimension and discovered by a spunky raccoon named Marine. They, and we as the player, don't realise this until Blaze's reintroduction, on their own quest to stop the robot pirates, Captain Whiskers and Johnny from stealing the Jewel Scepter, which controls the geological activity of Blaze's world and is the key to unleashing the power of the stars. Once the pirates were destroyed and saving Marine, Sonic and Blaze soon discovered that the Eggmen were at it again and stole the scepter and to split the world apart. Sonic and Blaze assumed their super forms, and with a little help from a theorized hydrokinetic powered Marine, our heroes destroy the Egg Wizard and return the Jewel Scepter to its rightful place. Sonic and Tails travel back to their own dimension after a tearful goodbye from Marine, with Blaze contemplating the reason for their dimensional hopping adventures. Since then, Blaze has been hopping between dimensions to celebrate Sonic's birthday and to help out with the cleanup after the war against Eggman's uprising. And no, I haven't forgot about her role in Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, I just don't acknowledge it. Changing her backstory to that of an orphan in the near future was just ludicrous. Although I will say having Silver be the only one to accept her despite her powers over fire was a nice idea. It showcases not only how much he relies on her, but her seeing him as a naive younger brother. But that does raise a question why no one else sees or acknowledges Blaze's presence. Maybe because she wasn't there to begin with, and was conjured up by Silver's psychic mind as a guardian angel? Or not, because it's no longer part of the main timeline. Plus there was a time she channeled the persona of Sir Percival, but considering it was a storybook game, we don't really count it. Though her portrayal as a knight of valor was well and truly spectacular. I don't care what you say, I enjoy Black Knight's story. Blaze is a rare character that ticks all the right boxes for our likable character. She goes through an arc from being stoic but stubborn in her ways, not wanting or needing help from those she has befriended. It's thanks to Cream's and Sonic's selfless, innocent and carefree attitudes towards her that she even opens up. And even when being badgered by Marine's constant talking and overdramatic nature, she learned to adapt to people's quirks and sometimes risk-filled tendencies. I hate to go on about this, but the relationship between Sonic and Blaze is one of a kind. Pure opposites in nature but need each other to survive. Blaze is the stationary flame who burns with purpose. Sonic is the wind that blows free, going wherever it wants. Without the other, Blaze will not glow brighter, and Sonic will just continue through life, not carrying the flame to new pastures. Sorry if that was a bit poetic, but I just love the Sonic shipping, and to me, Blaze is one of, if not the best female Sonic character of all time.